Hello and welcome to this special edition of the update. My name is Kamran, and of course it is the morning after one of the biggest elections that will probably happen for probably a couple decades. And I just thought we should take a look at some of the results. Well, as you know, it's been kind of a Republican tidal wave of tsunami, and Republicans have in fact won the House, but haven't won the Senate. Um, I was kind of interested in looking at this at CNN.com, the red state, blue state thing. It's pretty. The states that you would expect to be blue states have been blue states, and the states that you would expect to be red states are red states. Of course, in Florida, no surprise there. But surprisingly, in almost every other race that was going on in Florida, a Republican managed to win everything. Alan West won. But another huge surprise is this right here, where Lisa Murkowski leads Joe Miller, which is pretty surprising. I would have expected that the candidate backed by Sarah Palin would win, but I guess Murkowski has a lot of name power in Alaska. Another thing is right here, Democrat won in California, but Proposition 19, in fact, did not pass, and that's mostly due to voter turnout. A lot of people have been talking to me, telling me if voting changed anything. Of course, this is a quote from Emma Goldman that if voting changed anything, it would be illegal. Well, of course, if you look how things have changed on this map, and if you look how many Democrats have really lost their job, I think voting changes a lot of things. And I know there's a new breed of people, a new breed of agorists and anarchists looking to find another way besides voting to change the government, and I think that's great. But the thing is that we see what has happened in this country mostly because Democrats and young people have chosen not to vote. And because of that, the GOP has taken a lot of power, a lot of control, and a lot of people say the Democrats and the GOP, they're one and the same, but there are key differences. And to ignore our long history of changes caused by different parties in power, by different people in power, different factions in power, is to really throw mud on the history of the American people. Not just the American government, whether you like them or not, but the American people and what they have done. You know, we've had abolition of slavery, we've had women's suffrage, we've had the African Americans getting the right to vote. We've had the decriminalization of many sex acts and homosexuality. And all that is because of people's involvement in the political system. So I think even as much as I would like to limit the power of government, as much as I would like to make sure that this government was less powerful, I still think voting is important, and I still think voting makes a difference. And the numbers don't lie. And the key story they're telling is that voter turnout is what drives most of this. It's enthusiasm gap. And you know, we could be looking at a much different map had different people voted.